Hello guys, I thought I would come and do a video right where I'm going to stand right now, and this is a message to all of the specialists that deal with clients that are diagnosed with Ehlers Danlos syndrome and Aspergers. The two go hand in hand, they are connected, and how people like us are being treated. So here I am, I have Citizens Advice Bureau behind me, while over this side, if you can see there, in fact let me go and have a bit of a walk around while I do this. So to all you EDS so-called professionals out there, families like us are being absolutely battered by children's social care, to the extent that children are removed unlawfully and unnecessary because of the misunderstanding and abuse and unlawful and unnecessary wrongful diagnoses that families are facing. So those who just popped on, you won't know that I've just left the Citizens Advice Office, which is behind me there, and I'm just popping over to the people that didn't turn up at our child protection meeting yesterday, which is the people that actually make it a child protection meeting, because of course child protection meetings are for abusers. Child protection meetings are for people who cause significant harm and abuse to their children. It is not for people with physical, mental and emotional conditions to be criminalised. So these are the little piggies that are dealing with people who have Ehlers Danlos syndrome, Aspergers, and people who are diagnosed with depression, borderline personality, people who are diagnosed with bipolar, people who have trauma. These people here make me feel sick. These people here make me feel unsafe. These people here make me feel assassinated. These people here make me feel criminalised. So here's your first point of call. Here is your child protection. These people are meant to be protecting children from being raped, from being murdered, and from being abused. Yes, it happens at the hands of their parents. Now, if somebody gets a call from their neighbours that somebody is abusing their child, and that is that you really do feel that somebody is abusing their child, then you have a right to ring the police and say, I feel that there is a child at risk. A child at risk is somebody who people are saying, you're stupid, you're this, you're that. Now, per se said Asperger's child. A mother who has an Asperger's child isn't necessarily going to understand why their child lives in their head. An Asperger's person. I don't want to talk about Asperger's because I'm actually going to ask for a brain scan to double confirm 100%. Depression is also part of Asperger's, as Deborah's saying. Of course it is. And why does it lead to depression? It leads to depression because people don't understand us, and what they do is they criminalise us. So basically, take back to why I have them at my door. I have them at my door because I set a boundary, because I protected and safeguarded my child from having somebody with a video camera pointing at my child, talking to me at the door, who had the camera pointing into my home. One of my other reasons that I would be a little bit more protective of that is obviously Dean's artwork. Dean talks about Dean's artwork. Dean can say whatever he likes about his artwork, but you don't have a right to have your video pointing and filming his artwork on the wall. So if I tell you that I don't want that camera pointing into my home, not in a nasty way, I'm just saying, can you turn your body camera off? There's no reason for your body camera to not be on. You have no right to be standing in front of me recording me, because what you're doing is you're getting my back up immediately. So then what happens is, I've got the magistrate courts in front of me now. The magistrate courts, okay, let's go with this, okay? I'm outside at the moment, the HMS Court Tribunals for the Youth. So good point. Okay, so this is basically what the country was trying to protect from. So there's a board outside. So the HMCT prohibits item notice. Before entering the building, please know that the following items are prohibited and will be seized or confiscated by security. So knives, firearms, tools, cameras, dictaphones, alcohol, drugs, solvents or other potential harmful substances, sharp objects, any other items in opinion of the court security officers which could be used as a weapon, used a hazard to others in the building or used to disrupt court proceedings will be seized. Depending on the items, this may be brought to the attention of the police. Okay, so these are things where people seen could be used as a weapon. A weapon, what is a weapon? A weapon is a tool that somebody is needing to use to attack or defend. I'm going to go outside the police station and do this because they're going to think, what is that woman up to? Come watch my lives, little piggies. Come watch my lives, guys, because we're bringing it to you people. Because what you're doing is abusive. I come out of my flat a minute ago and I'm staying out the flat today because obviously I need to get a lot of air out, and it's better that I do it here than in my flat while it's running peaceful around my kids. And Dean is there and he's an amazing father, fantastic, and he's going to keep using it. I can't even raise my voice now. No, he's not even about raising my voice. I can't even talk about stuff. So at the end of the day, the diagnosis of Aspergers basically means that people in education, people in doctors, people in police can restrain us. Why would you restrain somebody with Aspergers without a weapon, okay? So this Aspergers person has no knife, has no sharp objects, is no threat to you whatsoever. So here lays the line. So across the road, my battery's going to go, guys, so I'm probably going to go and do something and charge up, and I'm going to keep doing this because I'm going to keep doing it until people can see what I can see. I'm going to keep doing it until more and more social workers are putting their fucking heads down and realising what they're going, and more police officers, they haven't got a case against me, it's going to fall on their fucking asses, and it's going to fall on their asses immediately, because at the end of the day, I had prepared with the social worker, I wonder if there's a little plug around it. I haven't even brought my charger out, have I? I prepared with the social worker the fact that we were going to have the same chair. No, I haven't brought my charger with me, so I'm going to have to head home. So I prepared with her that we were going to have the same chair. The reason that we were going to have the same chair is because that chair was the chair when I came to Portsmouth and I allowed for them to go through Aaron and Faith's paperwork. The moment they went through Aaron and Faith's paperwork, it didn't even make it to child protection. They had already agreed that Aaron and Faith had been taken unlawfully and unnecessary because the ICPC complaint states that. It was just that I never got them back because this stuff has never been put before the brain of one person that makes the decision. Somebody can only make a decision on your life based on having a massive point of view of you. Just because somebody has a nice chain around their neck with their name on it and a position, that doesn't tell you that they're a trustworthy person. Their name doesn't tell you anything about them. It doesn't tell you what they know. It doesn't tell you who they are. It doesn't tell you what they stand for, what their values and what their beliefs are. And we as individuals, I don't have to share shit with you people. Did you know that? I don't have to share shit with you people. I don't have to talk about my life in any way, shape or form. I don't have to tell you people whether I'm on CP or not. In fact, I was re-gagged yesterday, by the way, guys. I was re-gagged in the room. In fact, the patronising little bitch, seriously, I can't wait to go. I'll go through it properly when I've done the paperwork, because I'm going to read out Lisa's comments as well and what she's done and the picture that it paints. So take the fact that one of the things that Lisa's also done was reported me for attending BASWA. She claimed I was protesting BASWA. Well, there is a massive big difference. Annika Rice is running across the road. Look at me. London Star. London Star, seriously. Police are probably watching me out the window thinking, what the fuck is she doing? What I'm doing, mate, is exposing your abuse. I'm exposing the fact that you people are criminalising families like me that in a minute, like, okay, the prime example, right? Massive big thank you to Domino's that I've just probably completely stunk out between 10 and 10:15 when I wake up in the morning after I've had my breakfast. EDS, the first bowel motions is the absolute squids, and that is the first bowel motions of a person with EDS. It's why I don't tend to go out until after 10:30, because you get up in the morning, you have your breakfast, it does what it does. But my bowels don't work in the same way as a normal person's bowels do. So then by the end of the day, I have constipation. And that is just because of the way that my system works. My system works differently. Irritable bowel syndrome is part of EDS. EDS is symptomatic of everything, you know, from my little finger to my big toe. Like I said to Dean today, Shiloh is going to be predominantly like me, but he's going to want to skate. He's going to get off his skates, he's going to get frustrated, he's going to have times where his ankle or his knee is not quite doing what he wants it to do. He's never going to be able to achieve to the proper level that he wants because of this fucking body. Same with me. But I should get people around me who would rather that I went out for 15 minutes a month than not at all. Who would rather, my legs are starting to go a bit, so I'm walking, people probably think I'm drunk now as I'm walking down to my flat. I only want my charger, I don't particularly want to go in, I just want my charger. I'm actually quite happy being out at the moment because, you know, the boys don't need